Born in 1933, she witnessed the last and most intense phase of India's struggle for independence. This period left an indelible mark on her young and impressionable mind. It was the beginning of a phase of social consciousness which was later to transform into a movement towards social justice and the empowerment of the underprivileged. This strong-willed lady is none other than Mrs. Bhatt.
I don't think my father had very big plans for my education, but my mother was stronger and then she insisted. So, but then later I joined law.
Right from her college days, Ela was interested in nation-building activities. Should India focus on building factories, or should the focus be on the rural poor and developing their skills? While in college, Ela became involved in the first general census of independent India. She was exposed to the hardships of the people and was determined to do something for them. Once Ela graduated from law school, she joined the TLA, Textile Labor Association, the oldest labor union in India. She knew it was one way of helping the poor.
So at that time, I immediately joined the legal department. But then I was also asked to look to the women's wing.
When Ela visited Israel for a 3-month conference, the idea of forming an organized union to help these women crystallized.
I think that is where I learned the joint action of union and cooperative, and particularly with reference to those who are self-employed. And when I talked about organizing, or rather unionizing women in the informal sector, whom I prefer to call self-employed, our leaders, also being Gandhians, so they were very happy. I don't think they really understood what it meant and then what will be the implications later, but they agreed, and that is how in 72 I was able to unionize women in the self-employed sector, called SEWA, S-E-W-A, as a trade union.
Ela started the Self-Employed Workers Association in 1972 with the unique concept of unionizing the unorganized labor women. Much to her surprise, the women were ready for the idea of their own union.
We went to register it as a union. The registrar of trade union said that how can you have a union when there is no employer-employee relationship? Against whom are you going to agitate? For what purpose? And then we said, yes, it is difficult to pinpoint one employer, but there is a series of or rather a set of exploiters against whom we have to fight for our rights. And also the purpose of a union is not just only to fight, but also to build up the solidarity amongst the workers.
Today, SEWA's membership stands at more than 300,000 women. SEWA's central belief is that every human being has potential and ability which only needs guidance and training for them to expand their vision. This belief led to the formation of SEWA Academy.
The thing which I like the most about Elaben is her vision. She thinks 20 years ahead. The quality which she has is that on one hand she is thinking about at macro level, but when we have a smallest problem, we can rely on her and we can go to her and she would listen to us and give us advice, or at least she will guide us in that matter.
After leading the SEWA mass movement for 25 years, Ela stepped down from the mantle of General Secretary of SEWA, although she continues to serve the movement till today.